Alright, so we're back again for another day on the stream. You know the vibes. Last time we left off, which was yesterday, we made some major moves. See what I'm saying? We made some real major moves. So if you check here, we got ourselves a nice little sliver of territory over here. Galen, Jacqueline, and Sargot. It all happened really quickly. Even I'm surprised, but he kind of kicked some ass and took some names later. So now that we got a bunch of territory, you'll see our funds are going to start spiking up. You see the amount of stuff that we have coming in. I'm also going to, buy some stuff in my towns, in my own towns, to kind of profit off that as well. So I'm going to head over here to Jacqueline because we're at war so much. We check in with my clan tab here. And Penny, good looks out for joining the stream, but because we were at war so much, we basically lost all of our workshops because the amount of people we pissed off. Basically, they just kind of took their workshops back from us, and we have a lot of troops based just off of the amount of mercenaries we have. So this is like a mercenary group, and we're at war still with the Kazate. So I expect these guys over here are coming for us eventually. Like, they're pretty strong. They have a pretty good sphere of influence, but they do have to cross the map to get to us. So we are going to be able to buy a bit of time in that aspect. And since they're at war with the Northern Empire as well, okay, so the Northern Empire is a minor inconvenience. Yeah, since they're only at... Oh, so we're not technically at war right now. I was gonna say, like, it's a little weird that we're at war with them because this guy's my friend, because I married his daughter. But to each your own. You want to go to war with your son-in-law, go ahead and do it. Even though we didn't do anything to you, go ahead. It's your choice. I'm gonna go over here and start up a new workshop though, to get my shit going, because I got plenty of people over here making sure the roads are safe. And like, we look at town management, we're kind of focused on getting our militia back in order because we did roll through these towns a little heavy, so the militias are out of sorts. So let me go in here and and restart some of my workshops. So the reason I'm in Jacqueline here is because they have olives here, they have fish here, they have olives here again. I believe they have olives like a couple more times, like over here maybe. Olives twice, and I think it's a third time right here. Yeah, so they have like 3 places that have olives that can come to Jacqueline to provide, like, good, like a lot of goods there. And maybe Gallon's probably better. So Gallon's probably better because they have olives right here. They have olives right here as well in this village, which will come there. And then there's olives in this one over here. So it's between Galen and Jacqueline. So I might go Galen. I'm not sure, but I should start an olive press in one of these places and see like the best possible. Let's see. Let's Google it. Do. So I was saying Shara is pretty good with olives as well. Olive press in Jacqueline, so I should start it here. Olive press here. And then I also have Galen. Let's see what we can start there. Olive press there as well. So we could start up like a little bit of an olive empire in these 2 towns. Then Sargot brewery. So I want to have workshops in my towns as well. We might lose them in the future, but it's probably better to do this now, just to have that like another source of income. So like, not only do I have my towns doing what my towns do and paying taxes, but I also have the towns giving me money from workshops that I own in the towns. It's good business, you know? Great business. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the forge real quick. And my wife here has a really low smithing skill, so I'll get her some practice as well. Just immediate levels. We'd love to see that. Alright, we'll wait here for some time. Leave here. Let's go take a talk. Let's go take a walk around the town real quick. Let's go establish. See if I could buy a workshop here since I own the place. See how much it costs me. Because we're trying to make as much money as possible. Because I have a shit ton of mercenaries kind of bleeding me dry a little. But the goal here, especially for this episode, is to get enough money where I could kind of go to other lords. I might have to pay them to come over, but if we have enough money, we could do that. Pay them to come over, and then I'll give them like a fee for something so they, you know, stick around. So, in the place where my old olive press was, they built a velvet weaver. We're gonna go ahead and buy that back. Oh man, what a castle with our banner on it. You love to see it. Our banner draped over the castle gates. Alright, talk to me, son. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll spend the money. God damn it. So basically all the money that we made from this shop, we just had to pay right back. So we'll start that there and then kind of let it rock for a little bit. Alright. Get the trade menu open. Get this nice and loaded. Army still has plenty of food, so that's great. We could use some more cheese. So I need to probably find a place that has cheese. Gallon for 166. So I can just trade within my own towns. That's dope. I'll go ahead and take advantage of this. If the prices in gallon are crazy, who am I to deny that? Who am I to get in the way of a good deal, huh? We're heading up here anyways. Alright, let me go sell the stuff that we just bought. Make a quick buck real quick. It's pottery. Fur, leather, velvet, jewelry. We have some hogs and cows that we can get out. Alright. So smithy, we're back to 35. It's nothing too crazy. As far as swords, the options of our swords haven't really improved too much. My guy is getting a little better over time. But I still need to find some Damascus steel. That would be dope if I can make this sword here. I really want to be able to make this sword with that gold handle. That would be dope. Like that with like, do I have any cool guards? I don't have any like awesome guards yet. But you know, I need to get like some better guards. So once we get a better guard as well, that would be dope. We can make a really dope thing out here. This one, like, ooh, that looks pretty cool. That's starting to look It's starting to look a little lit. Like this right here would be a dope sword to have, especially if we're like, you know, really like max it out and shit. Obviously, it wouldn't be better than the sword that I have now, but it'd look cool, and that's like 90% of the game. All right. So what I should focus on here is trying to bring in actual clans to my kingdom here. So if we look here, the clans that we have are technically just mercenaries. So we have to pay them for influence and blah blah blah. We kind of don't want to do that. We'd prefer if we had like true outright clans. Because like if we go to the kingdom tab here and we're looking at fiefs, I can't really give any of these fiefs away. Like there's nothing I could do in terms of like giving these places away or something like that, just because like because technically the only clan, like these clans aren't actually clans, if that makes sense. So they're since they're mercenaries, we can't really like give them like fiefs and stuff, so they're not true clans. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and bring in other clans, and the way I could probably the best way I could probably do that is to go to my guy, look at people who I'm friends with. So I'm friends with Mo Chung, but he's the ruler of Kaze, so he's never gonna be on board with that. But we look at some of the other people. Joran, maybe he might come over. And I think Joran is the head of Julios. Sigchintis here is the head of Virtus. So maybe I could probably influence like these two clans to come over. This guy's 60, so soon enough he's going to no longer be alive. Would be the best way to describe that. And this guy is 48, so I'm gonna go and talk to this guy. This guy is pretty short, but he's kind of young. He's younger than me. Maybe I could persuade him to join my faction here. So we're gonna go over and have a talk to him. Looks like he got taken prisoner. He was last seen at Volstrom. And just because of like the situation, okay, so yeah, just because of the situation that's going on, because we're technically at war, I'm gonna have to march over there with my full army. Like not my actual like calling army, but like my full party, or at least close to it. Because we don't want to risk running into a massive force and being kind of like caught with our pants down. And our area looks like it's getting recruited pretty well here, which is kind of a good thing and kind of is according to plan. We want to be able to recruit this area freely, and with the amount of parties we have kind of roaming this area, it should keep bandits off the road for the most part. Landian recruits, mercenary swordsmen to hired blades, Landian infantry, got more of that. Landian footmen to infantry, volunteer to clan warrior. I'm gonna drop these guys off at one of my castles here. All these guys who are ready to kind of convert, I'll drop them off at my castle down here, because this castle here is kind of the keeper to the realm type of thing. As I kind of make my way over there and recruit some troops a little too. Some minor recruiting. I don't want to pick up too much with Valandian troops, because ultimately I end up turning all my Valandian troops into cavalry anyways. We don't need an OD. So let me convert all these guys here, and then immediately put them into the garrison. Or most of them are going to go into the garrison. Any militia definitely goes into the garrison. Actually, I should probably put these guys in the garrison of a city. I think this castle's probably fine. So I'll put him in Sargot just because Sargot is the most forward-facing city that we have in terms of like the rest of the area over here. The Western Empire just declared war on us. Okay. So that's gonna make getting over there pretty difficult. They declared war on us as this caravan is just about to enter that territory. That sucks for them. Why are they hating on us like this? Why are so many people just hating on us all of a sudden? We didn't do nothing to no one. We ain't do nothing to no one, and they're out here just trying to press us. So if they're gonna keep if everybody's gonna keep crazy declaring war on us crazy, we're just gonna have to basically fuck everybody up for this entire period of time. Like I was gonna try and bring in some additional clans to kind of help us out, but that's kind of out of the window right now because these guys are kind of on our ass now. So like half the map is now hostile to us. So I expect them to be marching on our doorstep in no time, which I welcome. We have enough area to recruit. They come over here, I'll call an army to myself, and we'll meet them in the open field and kind of dismantle them that way. I don't know what we did. Maybe we grew too fast. We're seen as like the new kids on the block and they feel like trying to, you know, get after us. But if they thought shit was sweet, they're about to learn the hard way. That shit is not sweet. They better not come around here on that dumb shit. I guess my best practice would be to kind of absorb Valandia, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's talk to this guy, see what I can do. How many clans are left in Valandia? None. I wonder if you could absorb kingdoms. That's like what I probably should do. Cause like if so, I would probably try and absorb Valandia or something. Cause I could easily wipe these guys out. They're in a position where they're basically done. But I kind of want them to join. Or maybe I can make like an alliance. Because if so, like, just having these guys as allies would probably help a little. Just checking here. It doesn't... There's not a lot of stuff on the boards here that says you can. But we're gonna try. Because if I can make alliance with Landia, they're pretty weak, but that's just like another person we could kind of bring in to bolster our forces here. Hopefully. That's not the side I want. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but that would be dope if we could. I'll go talk to him and see if there's any chat options, but Orcs Hall is kind of far. Just like Orcs. Oh, did this game just freeze on me? This game just froze, didn't it? Unfreeze. Unfreeze. We frozen the encyclopedia. Ugh. This game and the stability issues. How long do I wait till I restart it? I'll give it a couple more seconds here. Alright, it's frozen. Let me go ahead and restart it here. And I'll be right back. Alright. So that's that. We should be good now. I mean, I restarted the game. once again, the game is early access, so these things do happen every once in a while. It's all cool though. So we just got pushed back to a certain point here. I don't remember. It was an autosave, so I'm not sure exactly how far I went back here. So I went back to right after I bought this oil press. And yeah, so it looks like these guys are dead set on declaring war on us. So that'll be fun. But let's go ahead and start moving over here. Until they do, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna try again to get over there and see if I can talk to this guy and get him to persuade him to come ahead and join our kingdom. Try that. Let me do it this way. So he's at Moriana Castle. He's at Volstrom. So they're both decently far over here. They're in like kind of the same area. So I'll try and get over there quickly and see if I could talk to them. See what they're saying. And try and get them to link up. So hopefully whenever I talk to them and we try and bring them into our kingdom, hopefully they don't ask for too much. If they ask for too much, obviously we won't be able to provide that. We only have, you know, a little bit of coins here. 186k is enough to not really worry about buying stuff, but it is not enough to be able to kind of just spend freely. And because I have, you know, the majority of my party here, I'm not too worried about people attacking me. Even if they declare war on me as I'm in their territory, I'm not too worried about that. We have enough troops here to kind of defend ourselves if we need to. So I'm not worried about that. Let me go ahead and put me back on the menu for the guys here. So I'm not too worried about defending myself even if they declare war on me as I'm in their territory. We'll be fine. Our army's more than big enough to kind of handle whatever they could throw at us. I mean, of course, unless they come with an army of 1,000 troops. But if they come with an army of 1,000 troops or something like that, we'll just outrun them. But like any one of their individual lords probably doesn't have enough to challenge us in the field. Like army like that size would obviously pose a threat to us, but we would just outrun them. And it looks like everybody's making peace again. So they might declare war on me soon here. And that is an army of 1,800. 1,800 for the new Rusty. And it looks like they might be marching over to my area. Because if I look here, I don't think they're at war with anybody other than us. So they're at war with the Northern Empire, but they're not a threat. So they're at war with us for the most part, mainly. So this army is on its way over to us. So I should call my banners and meet these guys in the field over here, kind of to send a message that we're not to be messed with, and inflict some major casualties on these guys. Because yeah, the only major kingdom they're at war with is us. So let me turn my ass around and call the banners. Head back over to Sargot, and on the way, because we're gonna dust these guys. They're a massive army. They're gonna move too slow. So, but on the way over here, I'm gonna go ahead and call the banners to me. So I'll call a lot of the stronger forces here, and then kind of leave some to do their own thing. But if you look here, we got 220, 150, 140, 130, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about that should be good enough to take this army out in the open field, because like my guy is pretty elite in that aspect. But we'll be able to kind of like outrun him here with my natural party speed being pretty high. but we know they're coming, so that's the important aspect. We know they're coming. So that worked out pretty well. This caravan over here should probably turn this ass around. But now that we know they're coming, we can kind of prepare for them a little. So I know realistically they're probably heading towards Sargat. So I'll just kind of double back over here. And I will pick up my troops on the way. Since I called the banners, they're going to be coming towards me while I'm actually going towards them at the same time. And we got another war on our hands. So I'm working, now I'm moving through enemy territory here. So there are some of my banners that are going to come in here, join in with me. So we're going to be on the defensive a little here. But it's fine. I wish they wouldn't declare war on us all recklessly like this. It is a little annoying, but I guess we're kind of like the new threatening force in this aspect. And obviously we're not going to be paying these guys out of the ass to stop war with us. Fuck them. Just got the win. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to win. Whoa, whoa there. Got ourselves a nice little battle over here. I'm not gonna be able to ride to his aid. Who is this? Yeah, he's Dunsky. Yeah, run for your life, man. They catch you. Hold up. Oh, it's nighttime. We're not making it there. Revenge. Revenge. They wanna act all slick and do shit. All right, fuck it. Revenge. Actually, let's see. What can maybe I can convince him. Maybe I can start like taking troops from them. Obviously, he's trapped, so he can't go anywhere. So if I do that. Let's see if I can just convert him straight up. I gotta get 4 successes here. It looks like a long shot. Ineffective. Yeah, it's dead. Critical fail. Alright, fuck it, surrender or die. 1,268 versus 211. I feel bad for this guy. Outnumbered 6-1 and cornered. But it's his own fault. I just gotta show you for Finsta. I'm outside in the AMG. Right outside. TT. Kind of just observing what they're doing here. We're in no rush. They have their horse archers kind of branching off to the side over here. And their cavalry is kind of backing them up. Good for them. If they keep coming too close, my cavalry is gonna just meet those horse archers head on. Yeah, so it looks like they're trying the whole horse archer pester approach as normal. So we'll make sure to meet those horse archers right here, right now. Stop them from getting too close. We have so much infantry.
Arm shields! Soldiers! Get moving! Face enemy! Bowmen! Forward! Face to them! Soldier! All soldiers! Move!
We have such a numerical advantage. It is absolutely insane. Like, just look at the amount of troops that we have.
Move out! Move, man! Move! Get moving!
What the heck am I, where's my cavalry actually at right now? Still back there, or we're doing there something? Okay, now that you guys are done with that, head over to our flank. Get my cavalry onto the real flank over here, so we can really outflank these guys. Yeah, we got we got the army now. You see we're running deep. You know the vibes. And they just charged into our shields, so we should do a pretty good job of kind of taking numbers out here. And they expose their flanks too, so I have no problem with this. And they're also now on the wrong side of our archers, so it's okay. It'll be fine. Do your thing. Kill them all. Alright. They're over there. Let's actually, you guys keep moving there. No! Eat your liver. Is that something we're doing now? Yeah, I feel sorry for these guys. Their general got them out here wilding. We just have so much more. We have so many more troops. We have so many more troops, so it's always going to end this way. So yeah, they're over here somewhere. I mean, the battle's over, but just kind of find the last ones of the troops, and there that is. So this is more of like a revenge thing, but we know their main army is on its way, so we gotta kind of prepare for that. And that is gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a big one. We'll meet them in the field though. And I'll take some of their troops here. F it. I'll take some of their cavalry, the archers, Valenian recruits, whatnot. So I'll take some of the recruits here, troops here. I'm not going to take too many prisoners because I don't want the prisoners slowing us down. We already have enough prisoners on us. And of course we'll take all their loot. All their horses will help us move a little faster. And we know that army is coming here. So we're at war, and I'm assuming that the Western Empire will declare war on us soon enough as well. Until we kind of really establish ourselves as like a outright kingdom and people start fucking with us. If I didn't know, if I knew, so I know an army is on its way over here since I saw them around Poros. They'll probably be around Yarmaris now, so I know they're on their way. If I knew, if without my knowledge of that, I would go ahead and take Ortiza here because fuck these guys for declaring war. If they're gonna declare war on us, we're gonna make them pay type of shit. But I know an army is on its way over here, so we do have to kind of be prepared for that. We have so much influence that we should be able to keep this army together for as long as I need it to be. We have over 2,000 influence, so we'll be fine in that aspect here. I hope. What are we losing? Oh, how much are we losing per day? 11 per day. So this would buy us what, 9 days? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use this town to rest up a bit. Because realistically, I want to make sure we meet that army in the field. Being in a siege defense with this amount of people is basically gonna break my computer. So I wanna be in a situation where we can meet whatever massive army they have in the middle of an open field, if possible, and then let my tactics kind of win that battle. So what I'm gonna need to do here is kind of track the army that's on its way over here, if possible. So where is Monchek last seen? McCab? So it doesn't look like he's marching over here, because he's in McCab, which is still in the Heartland. So he doesn't look like he's marching over here. Batana is still at war with somebody. Go ahead and check that out. So they're still at war with somebody else as well. They're still at war with the Azerai. So the Azerai probably won't declare war on us because they're at war with Batana. My hope is that the whole map doesn't declare war on us, because that's super annoying. Like, as soon as we get a slight little foothold here, everybody wants to start picking on us. That's not very cool of them. So, who was it that I saw marching over to our ends? So it wasn't them. Yeah, I should have really like studied that name so I could kind of track them using this. But I guess we'll wait for him. Okay, that's one army that we're gonna have to meet right here, right now. Okay, so they got about 2,700 troops here, and they're also besieging somewhere. Oh, they're burning Edinburgh, so Itcherburg, that's whatever. But we gotta kind of take care of these armies real quick. So ultimately, this is probably gonna be a losing battle. These guys are marching over to Jacqueline, so I respect that. I'm gonna go ahead and try and stop them. Oh, they have 3 armies. So they have one that is sieging here, another that's going over here, and another that's going right here. I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. They have a lot of troops. But fuck it, let's go. So they're trying to take everything back in one fell swoop, and basically it's gonna be my army. We have to win 2 to 3 battles. We have to win all 3 battles. We have to win this battle, and then march over here to Sargot, win that battle, and then march back over here to Gallon and win that battle. And if we could break them here, that'd be dope. But I also know that there's an army marching over here from the Khazate. So yeah, we're kind of screwed, but we're gonna try and make it work anyways. I should probably call more banners to me. After this, I'll call basically everybody. It's going to be a unified front defense. We got 1,300. We'll win this battle because my troops are better trained. So we'll win this battle, but how many losses are we going to have, and will my computer last? That's the question. So let's save it first. And let's fucking do this. Now we're really at war. Before we were at war with like 200 troops apiece and stuff. It was like, oh, this is big battles. Oh, no. Now we are fucking. Now we are with the shits. So it starts off at 400 for us and 545 for them. So it's not going to be everybody, because the game can't render that. That's too much of a task. So for this one, we're going to be a little more on the defensive. I really wish I could take advantage of some of the perks I have, like being able to place your troops before the battle, so I can kind of get my troops where I want them to go. But they don't have oh, they do have force archers. That's a weird construction. Let me get the shield wall here. I'm gonna get my arrows here. I get them nice and spread out. I have my cavalry on my flanks, but here they come. This is gonna be hell. We don't have a lot of mountain archers at all, but as long as they're coming into a little bit of arrow fire, we'll be all right. All right, engage. They have their cavalry kind of moving in our flank over there. I have to bring my cavalry in as well. Yes, that seemed like suicide. But your boy is learning, alright? And you see, the amount of green that's happening on that side is because my troops are better trained than these guys. The reason I'm doing single combat with this person is because they are a noble. I almost want to get off my horse to do this. Yeah, keep pulling your bow out. Loser. Oh, nice. Good luck, Sean, for tweeting that stream out. Whoa! Ran into a spearman there. And obviously I don't want to take too much damage, because we're going to be right back at it right after this. And you see the numbers we're doing. We're doing great numbers here. We only lost 32 troops. We're just better trained. They have a lot of recruits in their army. They kind of just like, ooh, I took a little hit damage there. They had a lot of recruits in their army, so obviously they're gonna not be as well trained. Kind of behind enemy lines here. This is super risky. If my horse goes down, I'm basically a dead man walking, being this far back.
Sergeants, take command!
Nice job, guys. Ah, I missed. He ducked me. I'm just kind of roaming around the battlefield here, contributing where I can. Yeah, team up on that. Team up on him. Will my army be able to fight after this? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. I might not be able to fight. My guy is hurt. Ow, what the heck just hit me? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, shit, I just got teamed up on. Alright, I want to fast forward it, but would that be a good idea? Like, it looks like we're gonna win. Yeah, we still have reinforcements coming in, but there's a whole lot of red popping up now. Looks like our lesser trained troops are starting to come onto the battlefield here, and the losses are mounting up. But we still have a pretty stiff numeric advantage. So even though our lesser troops are starting to come on the battlefield, we still have the numbers. It's a close one still. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna fast forward it. Good luck, computer. Yeah, look at that. Look at the amount of red. That's basically just an inexperience on my troops' part. It's gonna be a lot closer than I hoped for. We have so many troops, we should still win, but the amount of losses we have is gonna be enough to kind of make me call in some more banners, because we have to fight again basically tomorrow. So we get the win, but it cost us 452 troops. So we took out 850 of them. They 664 more casualties, but it cost us 450 troops. And yeah, we have to fight again within like 2 days. So it's gonna be like a rest up, get ready, and let's roll type of situation. Maybe I should like have these guys go free so I can make more friends. But like also I don't want them starting an army again and coming back. that kind of defeats the purpose because we're at war right now, so I have to take them prisoner. As far as their troops, only the good ones. Only the truly elite ones are gonna come with us. Everybody else, I'm just gonna have to let them go and let them dissolve, because we can't really be carrying prisoners all crazy. I just gotta study. We can only have so much. Highborn youths, heroes, all these guys. Those guys are like true high quality people. Elite cataphracts. Everybody else though, we're gonna have to let them just dissolve into the field. We're over our prisoners. Oh yeah, because so many people got hurt. Well, this gives me the opportunity to bring in some troops to get our prisoner limit up. Got a bunch of prisoners that are now going to join our army. It's going to be super unorganized, but having numbers is more important right now because we have to fight. We have to get healed up. Everybody get rest up. Quick turnaround. Unfortunately, my medic went down. So that's one army down. And Sargot is under siege, so we'll go ahead and march over there as we heal. Heal on the road, boys. Heal on the road. Oh, they took Sargot, the quickness, but we'll take it back. Yeah, they better go in there. We're waiting for you right outside. Alright, so they have 872 with 604 infantry. We have 666 with 328 infantry, but 208 ranged. So, I'm gonna do the smart thing here. They have more troops kind of joining in as well. So they caught up to me. They have numbers. But it's an even fight. Okay, so it's go time. So we're not in the open field that I wanted. I was hoping we get into open field because we have so many archers. My archers are gonna have to put in work, and I'm gonna be on the defensive here because they have a really large amount of numbers. We're gonna be on the defensive, and we're gonna have to hold out and let my archers put in a lot of work because, as you see, our power level is a lot less, and my guy is hurt, so I'm not gonna be able to contribute as much. But we move. Battle after battle after battle. Every time we make these moves to like get shit, our kingdom just gets hit back to square one. It's looking like that again, but let's try and avoid that. Alright, fellas. We know where the fuck to defend. Let's take this hill right here.
Make a line! Get moving! Spread out! Put men out! Move!
So...
Put men! Stand apart! Form a line! Raise your sails! Move! Mounted archer infantry! Forward!
So we're gonna defend. We're gonna fend our asses off.
Get moving! Arrows! Move! Move out! Forward!
They want to charge into us, so be it. We're gonna kind of have to let them. Alright, archers. Win us this battle. Regroup. Soldiers, regroup. Everybody regroup. Regroup here. Regroup here. Get your shields up. Fall back. Archers, keep fucking these guys up. Lamont, good looks out. Good look, as always. We're gonna take advantage of our archers and really fuck these guys up on their way in. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Go! Attack! For glory. For honor. Archers, keep punishing these guys. Regroup. Regroup, regroup, regroup. Invite them in. Archers, make them pay.
Get moving! Attack! Attack! Soldier! Sergeants in charge!
Alright, boys, let's fucking finish these guys. The plan worked like a charm. So we are outnumbered pretty significantly there, I'm not gonna lie, but the plan worked like a charge. We had so many archers, we were able to kind of bring them in, lure them into like our shield wall formation, and then let our archers kind of hit them on the way in. And you see that a lot of the troops that they had left are archers. I probably shouldn't be pushing my system like this. I should probably just sit back and let my troops kind of finish this battle so my game doesn't freeze and we lose this victory. But I can't contain myself. Especially because these guys are over here in this circle over here fighting still. It'd be unwise for me to go in there. I have to make sure I stay upright because we have a couple more battles to fight. Because we have a couple more battles to fight, and we did it. Alright. They're out of there. They only have one troop left. Doesn't really matter. But you see, we were able to have minimal casualties just because we sat back and our archers kind of really fucked them up on their way in. So we'll take the dubs where we can get them. And as normal, we're taking all their like generals. We're taking all these guys prisoner. And as far as troops, we don't really need too many prisoners as far as troops. Just because one, we can't really hold them right now, and two, it's more important to get these guys off the battlefield for now because we're at war with we're at war with such a massive disadvantage. It's important to just get these guys off the battlefield first and foremost, and then everything comes after that. And like last time, take only kind of their truly super elite troops and see if they convert over to us, some hard blades and stuff like that. And see if hopefully some of these super, higher tier troops kind of convert over. If they don't, they don't. If they do, that's great. Wildling, Oathborn. I really don't care about those guys though. Alright, so another dub there. Take all their loot as per normal. Go ahead and save it after such an illustrious victory. The battle's not really over yet. They already have 160 defenders. Garrison. So, I think we are able to kind of defend Jocelyn. Garland is going to be on its own. Garland is probably done out here. They took Sargot. And to be honest with you, it'd probably be unwise for me to try and take it back right now. Because if I try to take it back right now, the Khuzait are marching an army over. They'll probably just take that back from me, so it'll be a wasted effort. I'm gonna have to take that back once everything's set up. Yeah, so let me go over here and One, we're gonna defend Jocelyn to the death. So we have one city left. That'll be good enough for us if we can just keep one city. That should probably keep this cohesion up as high as possible and call more banners to us. This guy is really far away. If I call him to me, he's probably gonna get taken captive. But it is what it is. We need reinforcements, so I'll call him these guys, and also call him in as well. So it is what it is. We just gotta call our forces to us at this point, because if they're not with us, they're gonna get taken captive. And we're gonna go over here and march on this army. So as soon as they take Gallant or win this battle, we're just gonna be right on their ass. So I'm gonna save it here because I don't wanna put myself inside the siege, because that's not playing to my army's strengths. My army's strengths are in the open field, as you see. So I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna help them out and see if I could help them. See what it does to me. See if it puts me in the siege or if it puts me outside. Okay, it looks like it keeps me outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we're riding to aid a Gallant here. We could take down another army here, and the terrain isn't cooperating with us, but we're gonna do the same tactic here. Fuck these guys. We're gonna fall back. Everybody fall back. Everybody fall back. Everybody fall back. Everybody fall back. Get back here. Take this hill. Archers on the hill. Spread yourselves. Mounted archers, you got that flank? Regular cavalry, you got this flank on top of this hill. Put our backs against the wall. Any of their troops that want to retreat, we want them to be able to retreat. Fuck them. So yeah, backs right up against the wall here. Get your shields up. Shields up, let them charge straight into you through arrow fire. Ouch. Ouch. I kinda wish the shield wall was a little tighter, I'm not gonna lie.
Shield wall!
Alright, Archers, this is where you're gonna win us this battle. We win or lose on you guys. Looks like this flank over here is a little weak. Everybody regroup. Everybody regroup. Regroup. Let them come to us. Let them come to us. That is what the shield wall should fucking look like. Not that other shit. They want to ride horses through that. God bless them. And especially when they come out on the other side and they're faced with a line of archers. Bring in my cavalry from the side. Alright, get these motherfuckers. Advance forward now. Having my archers up on that hill is vital to us winning. Because it lets them shoot over my infantry as my infantry charges still. It gives them that vantage point, so the archers are still helping out my infantry. So they're shooting arrows on the way in, and they're shooting arrows as these guys are kind of trying to back off a little. We're just like keeping the pressure on. Yeah, I'm on your ass, bull. I'm on your ass, bull. Yeah, get him! Get him, archers! Get him! Yo, get him! Let's go! Well, you thought shit was sweet? You're gonna put your shield up? They thought shit was sweet. Alright, fall back again. Regroup. Everybody regroup. One v one. Mano y mano, bull. Oh, I missed. Just wanted to see what their army looked like. Yes, lure them in. Lure them into range. What the fuck did he think he was gonna do with no shield and no armor? It's funny that you try and take that crossbow out, dweeb. Put that crossbow away. Now reinforcements are arriving now. Fuck it, we're gonna break these guys right here, right now. Those are the bells of victory. You hear them. Fuck you thought you were going, cowards. You love it. You love to see that. But the reason we won is just because of that right there. The sheer amount of archers that we have is what makes the difference. Because we have so many archers and we lure them into right here where even though the enemy is like, so if the enemy's standing here, they're looking at our infantry in a shield wall. So my infantry is protected. They're protecting themselves. They can't really throw any javelins into my infantry or whatever. And they have to march towards it. And then on top of this hill over here, we have so many archers that are just letting arrows absolutely rip into this field right here. So that is the reason we keep winning these battles. And then whenever I tell my infantry to engage, my infantry is fighting, but my archers are still shooting over my infantry into our opposition. So that's why we keep winning these battles so like one-sidedly, because they're coming to us. As long as they keep attacking us like this, we're gonna keep racking up insane amounts of kills like this. Where you see the numbers that we have with the archers just racking up massive amounts of kills. I kind of want to see where my party is and what my archers did, because if you remember, I have like super high trained archers in my party, like a lot of high trained archers. And yeah, you see here these are like my infantry units. They're not getting that many kills, but you kind of go down here, you see like my vanguard did pretty good work, all this good stuff here. But it's a lot of my my people actually weren't even really in the fight like that. But 17 kills from my archers. But it's like the amount of archers we have is just really why we're winning this battle. So it's enabling us to kind of break these guys down a little. This is another army that we just took off the field for the Batana. They'll obviously be able to regroup and come back, but it's just the amount of we're inflicting heavy casualties on them. We're kind of making them pay for trying to attack us, which is ultimately kind of the goal. At the end of the day, we want, like, yes, they have the numbers. If they really want to win, they'll win. If they just keep coming at us, they'll eventually break us down and win just because they have so many more troops. But we want to make them pay on the way in. We don't want it to be easy. Like, if they're gonna try and evaporate my kingdom again, we're gonna make sure they understand, like, shit's not easy out here. And Willow Bark is at 97%, so my wife got fucked up a little, but my medic is good. So as long as my medic is good, we have a legit chance of recovering immediately. So my troops are ready to level up. We have enough funds where it'd be negligent if I didn't level these guys up, because we have to be ready for the next battle. So I could bring crossbowmen in, but I'm gonna opt for just regular troops here. Landian recruits, more footmen, mercenary swordsmen, perfect. Skirmisher, so let's throw some jabs at these guys. Let's go Woodrunner, recruit. I actually don't even know their skill tree like that. So Marmaluke Soldier lets them turn into horse archers, or I could just have them turn into regular archers with tribesmen. So I'll go with regular archers with tribesmen over here. Yeah, so Azra, I'll let them turn into archers. And yeah, you know me, I hate crossbowmen, but at this stage we kind of gotta take what we could take. Anybody who's willing to fight with us is gonna go ahead and join the party here. And once again, I'll let their army just kind of evaporate into the wind. They could go become bandits if they want. But so we were able to save Galland over here, which is perfect. We still have tons of influence, so we'll be able to keep this up. We check in the kingdom tab here. Check in diplomacy. We'll see how we're doing. Yeah, we've taken 20 prisoners and 3,666 casualties versus 1,233. They had a successful siege, but it's whatever. We'll allow it, because we haven't really been fighting these guys that often. Their army hasn't gotten here yet. It seems like they're at war with even more people. So the fact that they're at war with the Western Empire is a saving grace for us, because they had an army that was marching over here, probably to Sargot, and because they're at war with the Western Empire, there's no way that army is able to march through this territory peacefully. So this might give us a chance to take back our city over here from these cowards, as our troops kind of get healthy again. They tried to team up on us, but this is the advantage. This is our advantage. My advantage is open field, so we gotta keep pressing that advantage whenever we can. They have a small army over here. I don't know what the fuck they think they're about to do. It looks like they're going over here to Galland, but as soon as they get there, we're just gonna turn their asses around. And because we have such a numeric advantage here, yeah, we have a numeric advantage. So I'm not gonna put the stream through this one, because we're gonna win. Like, if they have more than us, then we're winning, because they don't have the troops that are trained enough to do it. Them having less isn't gonna have them win. So I'll go ahead and auto resolve this one. Hopefully it doesn't take too much out of us. If it does, I might have to redo it. So yeah, not many casualties, so they did a good job replicating what I do. We wouldn't have too many casualties either. I don't know what they were trying to pull. Fucking cowards. Alright, so same thing. I just take some of their good ones, and then everybody else kind of just dissolve. I don't know what they're trying to prove, but we could do this all day. It's like we're like Captain America. I could do this all day, except we're actually winning. So good work there. We got some people who should have leveled. Like my people are leveling up. She's becoming a really good steward. I have to keep boosting her learning limit and her intelligence because this is going to be vital for us going forward if she's just going to continue to be the quartermaster. He's in our army, but not in our party. That's dweebish. I just hit a sodium for fifth. Alright. So, looking at the defenders, the garrison is pretty light, but they're gonna have to make do. We'll just have to ride to their aid constantly. That's basically what's gonna look like here. Yeah, we just got to train militia, and be good with that, because we can't afford to really give too many troops to the garrison. Negative 15 a day. Sheesh. And the Azrai got armies over here. Yeah, I was gonna say that's scaring me. I was just about to say the Azrai have armies in our territory. That's scaring me. The fact that everybody's declaring war on us is a little annoying. Like I hate when the game does this. Like, okay, I get it. We're like a new empire, blah blah blah. But like, what advantage did they gain by doing this? Like, it's not like we were being ultra mega super aggressive and like kind of fucking everybody up. Like, we've only kind of been defending our territory and asking for peace. So it looks like Sargot's going to remain there because we're not going to be able to get a chance to go over and defend it. Super annoying, but it is what it is. We're going to have to punish these guys too. So we're at war with now 3 people. For us to like get out of war, we'd have to pay them. And I'm not really trying to pay anybody. The Khajiit shouldn't be at war with us because this is literally my freaking father-in-law. Like, my father-in-law is a king because I married his daughter, and he still declared war on us. Like, what type of shit? What type of shit are you off? Like, so I might just do this, just so we get these guys off our back. And I have no problem being at war with the Azrai. Maybe we could take some more territory. They're pretty strong. But even with all these victories that we have here, even with all these victories, you see their strength hasn't. I mean, it's come down. It was at 38,000, and it's now down to 32,000. So we weakened them a little. Our strength is going down slowly, surely too. So yes, we could win these battles in these open fields, and we could weaken these empires a little. But at the end of the day, this like these wars cost us a lot of troops just because we don't have the numbers. I'm fine with mercenaries. So I'm gonna obviously call for peace with the Khajiit. I mean, we have to pay him a little, but it's like, yo, you're literally my fucking father-in-law. I don't know why you declared war on us anyways. But the amount of the map we're at war with is astronomical, and it's not sustainable. Just because we don't have the numbers. Like, right, it sucks because this episode I was gonna focus on trying to build alliances with other clans and try and get other clans to join mine, so we don't have to focus as much on mercenaries. But it seems like we might have to just go and get more mercenaries at this rate. Like, fuck it, more mercenaries. Because just the sheer amount of fucking people we're at war with is insane. And I don't know where these guys are going. They're probably going to go over here, which means we just took the long way. Yeah, Cold Biter, you might want to get out of there. Yeah, once again, they think shit is sweet. Just because there's not many defenders here doesn't mean we're not going to pump you. Doesn't mean we're not going to run your shit. Just had to check. Like, I don't know why they think shit's sweet, but once again, I'm not gonna. Actually, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm gonna save it and fight them on the field. I was gonna auto-resolve it just because we have such substantial numbers we were gonna win regardless, but I feel as if I gotta teach them a lesson. I'm gonna use my defensive tactic again because fuck them. That's why.
Footman, move! Arm shields! Bowman, move! Soldiers! Move out! Forward! Move out!
Get you guys forward. Get the archers some space here.
Close! Get moving! Loose formation! Mounted archers! Move! Infantry! Give each other room! Shields forward! Face that way! Infantry! Cut them down!
And we got these guys between a rock and a hard place. So they're gonna die. Oh shit, there's a guy standing right in front of me. It's a noble. It's a noble. Get him out of there. Get him off the field. He doesn't want to actually be here. Don't have to charge. If they're gonna sit back, we're gonna take our time getting up to them. I'll personally scout myself. Yeah, we evaporated their troops, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. I'll scout these guys out and see what they're trying to do over here. Looks like they're trying to do what we did, but they don't have the numbers for this. Yeah, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. All right. Hold your arrows. Yeah, why are you trying to fuck my horse up? Leave me alone. If you guys want to charge, I'll give you something to charge into. If you guys want to charge, I'll give you something to charge into. Come and get me. Come and get me. Please. I beg you. Come on in. Yo, javelin this motherfucker. Nah, I can't allow you to leave. I can't allow you to leave, bull. I can't allow you to leave, I'm sorry. Oh, what are you? You're not like a... Okay, you're just a heavy horseman. Alright. So now that that is done, I have my archers start opening fire again. I didn't want them to waste arrows back there. We're gonna start advancing on these guys' position up here. So if they want to sit back there, we'll take this position right here. Ouch. Ouch. I'm not really worried about these guys. Fuck them. Let me get you guys onto our proper flank.
Get moving! Mounted archers!
And the mounted archers. Let me get the mounted archers onto our other flank as well. Over there.
Line up!
Put your shields down and run. Our archers are gonna let a volley off, so I'll give you cover.
Soldiers! Make a shield wall! Footmen! Move out! Soldiers! Give 'em hell!
Fuck them up, boys.
Mounted archers! Get through!
Actually, let me get my mounted archers behind them.
Forward!
That guy's riding to his death. Good for him.
Soldiers! Get moving! Side by side! Get through! Horse cut them down!
I wanted to make sure my archers were on the rear here. I'm not even defending myself at this point because I'm that confident that this one's in the bag. Who's this guy over here? Is that a noble? I could go fuck him up real quick. If he thinks shit's sweet. No, it's a banner knight. Now's your chance. Prove that you're at level 31. Fight me. Prove you're a super elite soldier and fight me. How about that? Dweeb. Alright, sergeants, take control here. Finish these guys off. So, yes, we continue to make examples out of people here. It's important that we do this. You know, it's kind of letting them know, like, shit's not. We lost 2 troops. Or 3 troops. 1 guy died, 2 guys got injured. And that's just due to formations. Like, they did a charge into a shield wall, backed by archers, and then we moved in and had our archers out in front, but we also had our shields up. So it's going to also be difficult for them to actually do anything significant here. We still have a good amount of prisoners. We're going to, you know, keep bringing prisoners into our army just because we need them. We need to keep bolstering our army. Like, this isn't going to be how I recruit all the time, but in these circumstances here, we don't have time to stop at towns and shit. We kind of just got to stay on the move. So this is going to be kind of the way I kind of replenish my army. Ooh, bigly recruit, that's dope. It's kind of the way I replenish my army for the most part, kind of just like letting prisoners join in, and it'll be like, it's like a slow replenishment process, but it's better than nothing. Billmans, armor with cavalry. We might as well keep up the horse archers that we have. All right, more wins. So this, I mean, realistically, the reason they keep attacking this because it has minimal militia, but we're gonna keep letting that place keep building militia and keep our army together here for as long as it needs to be together. I kind of don't want them to separate, just because I know, like, as soon as we separate, Ethrothi left us. These bastards. We've been winning. Why'd you leave? Actually, I'm gonna disband this army here. Let everybody go recruit. Like, the money's good. I kind of need you guys to join back in. Is our money not good enough for you? Is winning battles not good enough for you? You've been putting in work. We've been winning these dubs. We've been getting these dubs, and all of a sudden they want to leave. But unfortunately enough for them, we kind of need the numbers, so we're gonna have to kind of bring them back in. Yeah, so it's Minotaur I need to talk to. He's in here. Kinda can't let you leave that easily. I kinda can't let you leave leave our forces that easily. Yeah, so we're gonna need you back. I don't know what you thought this was. We'll give you another contract. He was trying to renegotiate his deal, We were talking about franchise tagging him. He was like, "No, I want that long term." I was like, "All right, cool. We fold. We don't have time to we don't have time to not offer long term deals." All right. I'm starting to get hungry. So we were able to kind of ward off a bunch of battles there. It's just going to be constant battles at this point, as our like country is like 2 cities over here. I just smacked the heck out of my hotkey keyboard. I feel as if that might have done something. Gotta make sure that nothing happened. Make sure my audio isn't muted, because I accidentally like I brushed it, like I moved my hand like this. I brushed all my hotkeys to make sure I'm still actually like streaming and shit. All right, we're good. But yeah, so for the most part, we're getting a lot. We able to maintain a little bit. We lost 1 town, but it's hard to defend 3 towns. These 2 towns are easy to defend because they're kind of close to each other. I could call my banners and march armies and stuff like that. But being at war with this amount of people is obviously always going to be difficult. We kind of want to make sure we're not at war with anybody anymore. Okay, so I can make peace with the Khuzait, and it would cost us nothing. So obviously I'm going to do that immediately. But as long as we have to pay tributes, I don't want to make peace with them. I want them to understand, like, you're not going to win this war easily. It'd be better if you stopped. And you see their strength is starting to come back up again. So there's a great chance for me to like weaken them even a little. But I would have wanted to declare war more on my terms when I'm ready. But obviously it's smart for them to declare war on their terms whenever I'm not fully ready. So having this amount of mercenaries worked out perfectly at the time, just so we could actually fend off some attacks. Now I don't know if the Batana has like an army on its way marching over to us. It seems like we are. It seems like, yeah, we're the only people they're at war with. They went to peace with the Azerai. So they're on some bullshit. They're all on some bullshit. I at this rate I expect the Western Empire to declare war on us too. Like, they're not at war with anybody, so they're probably preparing to declare war on us too. So we got to make sure we could get peace where we can. I still am flabbergasted that my father-in-law declared war on me. That is, to me, it's so ridiculous. Like, bruh, you understand if my kingdom folds and everybody kind of gets killed, your daughter dies. Like, yo, what are you doing? So I'm gonna go ahead and make peace with him because it's free. We have no. They're so far away from us. I have no qualms with that, and as long as we're not paying them, like, for me to do anything, we have to cross the fucking entirety of the map to really start inflicting pain on them. So we'll make peace with them just so we're not at war with them. Like, it's foolish for that. It looks like they actually are at war with somebody. I don't know who they're at war with. They're at war with somebody. Oh, they're with the Northern Empire. So the Western Empire too. Okay, so the Western Empire still is at war with them. So it looks like the Western Empire probably won't declare war on us, but I'm probably jinxing myself if we're being honest. And yeah, so I'm starting to get hungry again because, to work out today, we gotta, the gains must be had. It was basically non-stop action from start to finish today, so I feel as if we we had more than enough material for the stream, and more than enough material to make it enjoyable. I'm still plotting. I'm gonna have to probably plan a little off stream because I obviously want to win, but this shit's a difficult situation to be in just because we have so many people we're at war with. And it's basically just like, how do we maneuver this? If we weren't at war with the Azerai, I feel as if we could actually really make some progress here. We'd obviously be able to take back Sargat. We'd probably be able to take Prevend and us take and Revolt. So we'd probably be able to like get a nice sliver over here, and even Artiza. if we weren't also at war with the Azerai. But it feels like I'm gonna have to like get enough strength to just kind of beat Botana into submission, where they're like, okay, we don't want to be at war with them because they're stronger than us. We have to get to that point, and the gap is still pretty fucking big. They have 10 times the amount of power as us, so they're never. It's gonna be a while before we could get them to that point. Because we obviously, for people not to declare war on us, we have to just be stronger than them. Where it'd be like declaring war on us is like a nigh suicidal attempt. Uh, and we have plenty of ways to go before then. Right now, we're still pretty weak. We're relying on just strictly sheer numbers of mercenaries and open field battles and my guy's tactical prowess. That's the only reason we can kind of pull a lot of these things off. If my guy's tactics weren't at 117, and even then, I need it like so. I need plenty. I need skill points ASAP. It's amazing that my guy isn't leveled up with the amount of fighting we're doing, but it's because we're kind of maxed out everywhere. We're maxed out all over the place here, so my guy needs skill points because I need to throw it onto different aspects here. Like leadership is going up, and one more level on leadership, and I could become a disciplinarian, which is crazy. That might be a game changer. But right now we kind of need we need actual points here. We need free attribute points because tactics, improving tactics would be dope. Yeah, so increasing tactics would be very helpful. Uh, Obviously letting my one hand continue to flourish. So like something like this would be very useful. 8 plus morale for outnumbered. So like, yeah. So I need more attribute points. That'd be very useful. For the forces here. Steward. I don't really need to worry about steward anymore because now that I have my wife here working the stewardship and she has 135. So whenever I get attribute points for her, it's going to be focused on what her role is with our group. So because I mean she's technically in the field fighting and shit, but like realistically, like she's in the field fighting, she's using the sword that I gave her, but realistically she's gonna be our quartermaster going forward. So all the points that I give to her are gonna be on the intelligence stat here, being a steward, and then her social is so high that she still has a lot of space to grow here. So charm will keep going up, maybe whatever, it doesn't even matter. Her riding is already at a good enough point where it almost doesn't really matter. And she has some stuff here, so she'll grow one-handed, she'll grow crossbow, she'll become stronger. But her intelligence is what we want to work on, because we want to get her to the point where she's like basically able to really help out our forces. Like swords as tribute might be helpful. Maybe man at arms, so like stuff like that could really be helpful. I'm not sure if it really applies to her, because she's not technically in charge, but she's my wife, so hopefully it does. That would be dope. And it keeps our morale extremely high because she's a really good quartermaster. This would be cool. This would be dope. 10% tax from villages. And 30% more production on farms. Like, so she could be a really efficient quartermaster if we let her kind of flourish. And now some of my other companions are working as well. Aside the Falcon, he is in my party, right? No, he's not. It's Horse Thief and Willabark. And I need her medicine to keep growing. I need her her medicine to keep going. because this is gonna be probably really important to get to some of the higher levels here. Sheet Death would be dope. Yeah. All right. So, for the most part, I think we're doing well. Our backs are technically against the wall still, just because we have this little sliver over here. But at least we have this over here. This castle's kind of isolated. Don't expect this castle to survive all these wars, but it is what it is. It'll do its own thing. It'll be a barrier to entry to our territory. Uh, Preferably, we'd probably want to take Sargat, Charas, this castle right here as well, just to like have a united front against whatever assault comes from this way. This castle is specific. Maybe I should actually probably march on this castle soon, and this gives us like another frontline castle, because this castle is gonna probably play an important role just to kind of slowing people down. Like it brings us revenue. Charles is over here. Charles is fine, but whatever army that comes up here from the Azerai, it's probably gonna pass by this castle. Maybe they'll try and take it first, and that's gonna dwindle a little bit of their forces before it gets over to us, before it gets over to our country technically proper. And our country's borders are just like right here basically, so we want to protect that as long as possible. And you see our places don't have many defenders, and the militia is going to be the primary defense tactics here, because we don't have time to really re-garrison this place. We kind of have to worry about getting our troops more than re-garrisoning. But I think for the most part we're still kicking. We're still alive and kicking. We're not losing wars. We're definitely winning the wars we have. Casualties inflicted 3 versus 393. You can't get much better than that. 4,158 versus 1,496. So in terms of casualties, we're making these guys pay the price. But they still want wars. You see, the tribute is still really, really, really high. They're saying like, yo, if you want peace, you have to pay us. You have to pay us for peace. We're not gonna do that yet. We'll get that price down. Just like with the Khazate, who we were able to get peace for free, mainly because I'm probably this guy's a really good friend of this guy. We were able to get peace for free with them. So we'll stay patient there. It would be dope if I could ally with some of these people, with some of these empires here that basically folded, because I would definitely do that. Like, I'd give them a place to stay. Like, yo, join up with us. Let's fight against the three powers, which the Azerai, Batana, and the Western Empire, and Khazate. So the four powers. Let's fight against the four powers together. You guys have lost everything. Join us. We at least have something type shit. That would have been dope. But for now, we keep moving. I probably should pass feudal inheritance. Like who's against this? Like who exactly is against this? If I'm voting for it, I'm literally the only clan in here. So who is against this? We're gonna pass it, but it's like, yo, who the fuck is against this shit? Like, who has majority, like non-support? Oh, the council. So we have, okay, I guess the Senate maybe, but there's no one else. What council? Fuck it, feudal inheritance. We want to make sure the strict formal laws in inheritance to make it more difficult to revoke land. Yeah, fuck that. Only, like, this would, it's gonna be like, I want to get some people, some of these guys over here. So I have some friends in this empire over here that we want to bring in clan wise, but it'd be negligent for me to leave, because I know basically the only true defender of this area is me, because I'm basically the only one who could really call parties. Like, I have some clan members who might be able to call a party, but they're obviously fucked up from the amount of wars we just won under. We need them to kind of regain their strength, and we need more party. We need to be able to make more parties as well. And we have my caravans kind of running around the map, just trying to do whatever they can. But for the most part, we are Yeah, we're definitely still weak, but at least we're making a lot of money. So even if we lose everything, at least we have a shit ton of money to kind of bounce back a little more easily. Bright sides, bright spots, bright spots. But for I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I think we got a lot of stuff done. Next time I'll be back on Thursday. I'm probably gonna gather another army and start being a little more aggressive. Maybe take Sargot, maybe march to Prevent, and kind of really start making these guys pay the price for declaring war on us out of nowhere on some asshole shit. So really kind of push the envelope a little. We were able to dismantle three or four of their armies. So we kind of set them back a little in terms of troops. So whatever army they march down will probably be consistent of recruits, which makes it once again easy to kind of sweep that army aside. Like even just with my army here, just with this 202, if we ran into an army and they had 400, 500 troops, I'd be comfortable fighting that battle. Just because my troops are trained, their troops are not, so we'd probably have a legitimate chance of winning. Now, in terms of cavalry, our cavalry is way down. We lost a lot of cavalry units, so I'm gonna have to try and start replenishing my cavalry a little. I'll probably do that off stream. That just is recruiting Valandian troops, trying to get our cavalry back up to that 50 range, give or take. But yeah, good streams here. Go ahead and save it. Thanks to everybody for joining the streams. Thanks for all the contributions. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm gonna sign off and go get something to eat. It's your boy Moose. I'm checking out. See you in the next one.